Guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Hate the echo. Subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, that's what grows the channel. You guys have already subscribed, appreciate ya. You hit thumbs ups too for me. Thank you, thank you. Phone call to do a Gemini reading today. Happy birthday, Geminis. I swear I just had my glasses. I don't know where I set them now. I literally just had them in my hands. All right. I don't know what I did with them. I set them down somewhere. I felt called to do a Gemini reading, so I threw a couple cards on this, and I actually thought I thought about titling this "Working on It." Got the Eight of Pentacles, or "Working on a New Beginning," something like that. But after I seen the Emperor, I thought, no, this is making big boss moves. The Fool and the Emperor. Gemini, you could have a lot of Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aries. It's a very masculine energy. So like what you do for a living, what you do at work, it might be a very masculine job. And I got the Queen of Swords clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like, Gemini, if you aren't the masculine in this collective, and when I say masculine, you have to be man, right? Just in masculine energy. If you're not the masculine in this reading, you're dealing with one. Queen of Swords is your energy. That's clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. The Star is clarifying the Fool. And the Page of Cups is clarifying the Emperor. So then I'm like, okay, so this is a lot going on. Anytime I see the Star, I know you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You might have actually been through some like baby daddy drama, baby mama drama. I say that because the Page of Cups is here too, and then the Emperor is here. The Emperor will represent a father figure. So you might be healing from a situation, a family dynamic. You may be healing your own, like, I want to be a better parent than my own parents were. The Star, whenever I see the Star, I know not only have you been through a lot of things, you've worked on a lot of things, and you've healed a lot of things. I've got the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords is what was at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords comes up behind that. So you've probably dealt with like trauma bonds and stuff. You've probably healed from like love bombing, and how that looks, what that looks like, right? You probably got your feelings hurt by somebody that looks good. I'm just saying, Gemini, just saying. Also too, you may be working on like a deal, a contract, because the Queen of Swords will also talk about contracts. You may be finding out, that you're the parent of a child, or you're newly parent, newly grandparent. The emperor, he's an older guy. But whenever I see the emperor, I see a good guy, a good father, good businessman. He's all around good guy. He's stubborn. He has every right to be in a way, because he's been through so much. That's just kind of like off the top. It just seems like I think this is your energy. I think this is your energy, Gemini, and you have a lot of Aries in your chart. Also, too, I think that you're healing from a heartbreak, from someone that hurt your feelings, and that person could have been the parent of your child. Your energy in the cup with the Lovers and the Page of Cups. Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. There's someone in your energy field that is pregnant. And there is also someone in your energy field that you're getting to know. You're getting to know this person, and the more that you get to know this person, the more it's like you want to let your guard down with this person. You want to let your guard down. You're trying to find the balance and holding a boundary and expressing feelings, sweetness, or accepting those feelings, kind words, kind gestures. Gemini, without being love bombed. Gemini. There's the Queen of Wands. The Devil reversed and the Six of Swords reversed jumped out, but it landed this way. So I'm going to go ahead and put those back in the deck. But see, both of these cards say boundaries, and they came out reversed. So it's kind of like what I was talking about. The Page of Wands is there too. You could be dealing with someone, like that's really, really pretty. And they may be like a single mom. And so it's kind of like trying to find that balance of, like, you're dating this person, but not getting involved with their children. Or you might be at that phase where you're getting ready to meet their children, possibly. Death. The Fool. You could have been dealing with someone that has children, or you had children with this person. Strong Scorpio. It's like you're involved with this person somehow, but you're not. You're involved with them, you're involved with their children, but you're not. And I don't know, like, I just, it's like, is this a step parent? Gemini, Ace of Swords. For some, for some is finding out if you're the parent of a child, or there's a baby involved, a child is involved. This could be somebody like, this could be somebody that's like in the process of like a DNA test type of thing. And then I feel kind of like it's like a again, getting to know somebody that has a child, but the child's not yours. So it's kind of tricky, Gemini. It's kind of a tricky read right here. I might be speaking to like two different collectives. Seven of Wands trying to make his way out. Again, somebody's really just trying to find their balance of healthy boundaries. And then there's your energy right there. You could be in between two. Again, this this could even be like, Gemini, this could even be like, I'm just like, I'm repeating myself. I'm repeating myself. It's this family dynamic. Step parent is what I'm getting from this, like a step parent, or you're not for sure if you fathered this child, or if the person you're dealing with could be dealing with their parent of their child. This is challenging. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. She's passionate about the things in her life. She goes after what she wants. Why is she here? King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. She's a temptress. She's being clarified with the devil, Capricorn energy. Somebody was tempted. Somebody was tempted. I got the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Now the Four of Swords coming up behind that, the Queen of Pentacles. I just feel again like this is like a tangled web. Queen of Wands is tempting you. This is your energy right here, Gemini. You could have come to the realization, Gemini, that this person that you were dealing with, it was just a fling. And maybe that's the tangled web. There's a child there. Or you're finding out, that the person you were dealing with has a child you didn't really know about. Three of Cups. This Queen of Wands was like the good time girl, right? The party girl. The friend the friends with benefits, all right? Not a baby with the friends with benefits. Gotta hate it when that happens, right? The Death card is here, ending things so new things can start up. The Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that's the wish fulfillment, and that's money, blessings, financial blessings. It looks like that there was someone in your energy field, Gemini, that was blocking your blessings. Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, that's the type of energy we want to see, right? Nine of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. I mean, there is, Gemini, you could have been dealing with like a third degree Klingon, right? You could have been dealing with like the third degree Klingon. Someone that was, they're just a good time person. You know, they're the friends with benefits. And it wasn't, it was a good time, not a long time, right? Maybe you didn't want to hurt this person's feelings. Maybe you didn't want to say, I don't, I don't, I don't want to get drunk and fuck anymore, right? I don't. And somebody got obsessed with it, like really, really obsessed with it. Prayed away you was putting it on them. But he was putting it on them, Gemini. They're a block. They're blocking your blessings. Watching your shit, stalking your shit. Page of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And look at that Three of Wands there. This looks like they're just watching you. And it's probably like the more evolved that you are, the harder you work, the more, you see your financial blessings and your joy and your happiness. It's like the more that, the more they're watching. And now it's like, okay, Gemini is evolving and growing, and now I want them back. Now I want them back. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could have been somebody that you worked with. Yeah, I mean, look, the Ten of Cups is there. That you know this person. You have dealt with this person. You had a connection with this person. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 breaks down to a 6. It's, you know this person. 6. It's like they're feeling sad and at a loss that you're not friends anymore. If this wasn't a good time girl or a good time guy, it was like drugs and alcohol got in the way of your relationship. That this might be somebody that like drinks and then like drunk text, right? Drinks and oh, we had this life and everything was so good and it got messed up. Blah, blah. You know, they see you changing, evolving, happy, glowing, and they want you back. Ace of Swords, the sword of truth, clarity. I don't think you're interested, Gemini. I don't think you're interested in going back to this person. You might, but it almost seems like you're starting to understand that, you know, there was things about this person that you thought that you knew that you didn't know, but now you know. Three of Swords is being clarified with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords speaks on truth. The Three of Swords speaks on heartbreak and deception caused by a third party situation. Three of Wands. So there was definitely two. So Queen of Wands here, Queen of Swords here. This is the one, you know, that was like really tempting you. The Queen of Wands is very attractive. she the devil sent her, right? She gonna eat the cake. She gonna eat the cake. Three of Swords, strength. And then there's that Queen of Wands. It's like you're stuck in between two, Gemini. It's like you're stuck in between two. One is very attractive, very tempting. You really have to tame your lust. And the other one's probably the parent of your child. What strength here for Gemini, Leo energy. Six of Wands. Gemini, it's hard for me to see if this was you that did this or if it's the person that you're dealing with that did this. So let's just say that this is the person that you're dealing with that did this. And I think this is a family dynamic because the Page of Swords would also be either the younger version of the Queen of Swords or the child of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And I saw the King of Swords. So let's just say that your person was tempted by a friend, someone that they worked with, someone that they had an attraction to. That they're very attracted to one another on a fuck level. That's all that it was. Because this person, it's like with the death card, something they lost something, whether this be you or just some dark night of the soul, whatever. They lost some things and they started healing. Looking at things, looking at themselves, taking accountability for themselves. But the other one, the oh, what a tangled web we weave. Shit. I mean, there was infidelity. One walked away. It's like there's too many people in this dynamic. 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, High Priestess, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Wands. There's too many people in this dynamic. The one's calling and wanting to come back because they see that you've leveled up. But are they really? Did that do? Or is it I only want what I can't have? Kind of seems that way. And also too, Gemini, it just seems like you just put it on them so good, and they're like they are they really in love, or are were they just hooked? Were they just hooked on how you put it on them? It just almost looks like this person, they don't know what they want, or you don't know what you want. And there's too many people involved in that situation. Chariot, moving on. 8 of Pentacles, the Moon, the World, the Hermit, and then the 6 of Cups, and then the King of Swords. It's like, and then that 3 of Wands. It just seems like this was a family dynamic. There was kids involved. I mean, this could have even been like, okay, so Gemini, the person you're dealing with has is messing around over here with somebody, and then a baby shows up, right? Or a so-called baby shows up. Oh, hey, by the way, that one night of passion we had, eating the cake and everything. Here comes this baby. You found out. It's known. It's known. I mean, really, it looks like somebody interfered in this family dynamic. This third party, this Queen of Wands interfered in this family dynamic. And this whole happy home was split up. So whether there was a baby involved, whether this Queen of Wands, I think she's not in the picture, but her energy is still showing up, because she probably stalks to find out if this family dynamic here got back together. And if it's not her stalking to see if the family dynamic got back together, the one that got cheated on is looking to see if this one is still in the picture. Are you still friends with this person? Because the 3 of Cups is also, we'll talk about friendships. You knew this person. Could have been your friend. And it's like, Gemini, if you're the one that got cheated on, it's like, do I want to go back to that? Because if you cheat on me once, will you do it again? That's the question. Do I want to go back? Six of Cups, the Hermit, the World. It looks like you really want to go back, but at the same time, it looks like you want to close out the cycle and move on. Sun, Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Justice, and the Star. So I can't call it. It's a very, very hard read, and it almost feels personal. It almost feels personal, like it's not collective. I was thinking that it's like these different energies was coming in, like it was messy. It's messy, but I don't know. It seemed like it got messy. It got messy, and you pulled yourself out of it, Gemini, because it just was messy. That's what it seems like to me. Let's get one to grow on. Let's get one to grow on, Gemini. Somebody's bitter about the situation, though. The one that's bitter, that's why they're showing up in your energy field, because they're it's like they're watching. Like they lost access to you, Gemini. So it's like they watch, and they're bitter. They can't. It's like they can't let it go or something. This person might have some like narcissistic tendencies about them. All right, I do got my deck upside down. Yeah, because all these cards are straight up. So I would say that this Ten of Cups and this Sun is actually supposed to have came in the upright position. This is a beautiful energy right here. And I think once you took yourself out of the equation, out of the third party situation or whatever, you started putting the focus back on yourself and what's important to you, loving yourself first. Strength comes behind that. Judgment comes behind that. And it's more, I mean, the Ten of Cups and the Sun, that's the ultimate happiness right here. Ultimate happiness. So let's say Gemini that you weren't aware that this situation was going on, right? But you suspected that it was going on. It's like, if I'm gonna have happiness and joy in my life, I got to know the truth. How do I have happiness, happy home, happy everything if it's not truthful? I think there was some dark night of the soul, like big depression, and that big depression, that big hurt, that's where the healing came in. Leo, Virgo, strong Leo, strong Scorpio. Your energy is strong, Gemini. This person could have done like a lot of shadow work too, Gemini. If they hurt you, they could have went and did some shadow work. Like they want to apologize to you, like, I fucked up, like really, really, like I really fucked up. I really fucked up. This is strong right here. This is strong. This judgment says forgiveness. The thing about forgiveness is, I mean, did you really forgive? Did you really forgive? Or, do if I cheated on somebody, right? If I cheated on somebody, because that Queen of Wands, and that the devil, and what else was there? The devil and the Three of Cups. If you really look at that, that's some drunk shit right there. That's some like somebody was at the wrong place at the wrong time and was really, really tempted, right? So if I'm the cheater because I'm drunk at a party and I do this, and then I go to get some drunk help, AA, whatever, right? And then I come back to my person and I'm like, listen, since I've been gone, since we've been apart, since you dumped me, I went, because we seen the star card. That's healing. I went and I went to AA, whatever, and I apologize. I apologize to you for fucking up a happy home, right? Because I was fucked up. I did that, and I'm sorry. So if you take me back, right? If you forgive me, and I'm showing you, like, I went and got AA, whatever it was that happened. You can't then every every time I come home later than what you think I was supposed to. Oh, you cheating on because then you didn't forgive me. Then you didn't forgive me. So that's also too what it looks like. Did you really forgive me? Did I really heal? Did I really make a mistake? Am I really, is it worth it to you? Do you love me so much? And but really, because if if somebody hurts you on a level like that, it's hard to come back from that, right? It's hard to come back from that. But it looks like you can come back from that. This is major. It's a big deal. But it's just really, it's a very hard reading. It's very hard for me to read this, because you guys to be like, you have to be really self-assured to come back from it. This Hermit reads wisdom. Judgment reads forgiveness. Somebody's done some shadow work for sure. The Ten of Cups, joyfulness. The Sun, happiness, strength, courage. That's what I got for you, Gemini. Thank y'all for being here. If you didn't hit the thumbs ups on the way in, be sure to hit the thumbs ups on the way out. I'm going to see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all.